Well, getting ready to leave, hikers welcome. It's been a great 3 days here, but it's time to get back to making forward progress. I mean, I made forward progress the second night, or the second day, but I can't do that anymore without moving on. But I cannot recommend this hostel enough. They're great people, very accommodating, and I had a great time here. But the mountains are still calling, and it ain't gonna climb itself. So today, I head to probably Eliza Brook, and then tomorrow over the Kinsmans. We got some clouds, but it's supposed to clear up. We'll see what happens, but we're supposed to have good weather for the next few days. So I'm gonna push to make some miles. Here we go. Yeah, it goes up pretty quick.
I see that. I'm very slow. You go.
Okay. Well, as the saying goes, off into the woods I go to lose my mind and find my soul. The only person from the hostel who's going northbound today has already moved on and left me far in the dust. But he's got 17 miles to do, whereas I've got 7. But I did run into another lady who's working it with her husband. It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna be kind of slow so that she can keep up. I'm gonna wait at the top of this hill, but the ascent out of Kinsman's Knots starts right away super steep, but then it levels out a little bit. It's nothing near like Beaver Brook. So today there are no views, so I thought I would do my shout out here in front of this beautiful moss-covered boulder. It's a little eerie and a little sad. So first shout out is to Ron. Ron's donation was kind of special because his put me over the edge to actually do the full 160 miles. So thank you, Ron. Your donation is appreciated, and your support is invaluable. I also want to remember Tim. I learned about Tim while I was here on the trail. Tim was a cop. He was the brother-in-law of a woman who went by the trail name of Tenderfoot. And he was a motorcycle cop who was hurt very badly in an accident when a woman ran a stop sign. And he lost his leg. And he suffered incredible pain, many surgeries. And in the case of all suicides, had given up hope that it would get better. So Tim, thank you for your service, first of all, in protecting our people. Thank you for your sacrifice, and I'm sorry for your pain. You are not forgotten. You are loved. Well, Pemmy, this is the only summit for today. And there is no views. You can kind of see a little bit through the trees over there, but that's it. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. But it's the only summit and the closest thing we're going to get to a view today. So I figured you'd want to come out. You're welcome. It is what it is. Tomorrow, if the weather is good, we should have some pretty spectacular views and 2 different summits. Yeah, I thought he'd like that. But we're about 3 more miles from camp, so I'm probably going to just take a break here real quick and then push on to get to camp. Set up and relax, get a little warmer. It's slightly cool, especially with the sweaty shirt from, the initial ascent and the final ascent up Mount Wolf are both kind of challenging, just physically draining. A lot of up, a lot of big steps. But for the most part, this is a pretty easy day. Tomorrow, well, not so much. Well, that tree behind me did a number on my head. I had my head down and I was wearing my hat, so I didn't see it. And it bopped me right on top of the head. And it wasn't just a bump, there was a knob sticking down and it cut me. I'm okay. No real harm, but it's a head wound, and well, I bled all over the place. I dripped blood on my backpack, I dripped blood on my shirt. I got lots of blood on my bandana that I used to kind of staunch the bleeding, and now I'm gonna put that on my head with my hat on. But this time, I'm gonna put my hat on backwards so that the brim doesn't block me from seeing what I'm about to ram my head into. Rookie mistake. Done it before, well, hopefully I won't do it again. Okay, Pemmy, we have made it to the Eliza Brook Shelter. Yes, it probably should seem familiar to you. We were here after we did Mommy's memorial hike. This is where we spent the night. I miss her too. But it's good to be back. We are about 7 miles in. This is supposed to be today's stopping point. I feel really good. My legs don't feel all wiped out. I am going to take a break, but I think I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to go ahead and push on to the Kinsman Pond Shelter. What do you think? Go, go, go. Okay. Well, now we know what he thinks. Of course, he's not the one that has to do the work, but well, we'll see. It's kind of a cold and overcast day. If I do this, we're probably not going to get views. Aw, I know you love the views. But day after tomorrow, we're going to get Franconia Ridge, which is miles and miles and miles of views. He likes that. Okay, I'm going to push on. But I'm going to take a break first, get some food in me. That tree trunk has been there for so long it's become iconic. But that is a beautiful waterfall for sure. This area here, if I'm not mistaken, was really bad. I mean, these are some deep sections of mud, and it looks like maybe some work has been done in the last year, so I hope so, because I was not looking forward to this. But I tell you what, it's pretty. It would have been cool to see a moose out there. Not today. Incoming message on the bat phone. I believe that's Moosilauke behind me. Not 100% certain, but the base of Moosilauke is where I started today. I think I'm at about 9 miles, 9.5 maybe. I think I got about 1.5 miles to go, with about a quarter mile to half a mile to the summit of South Kinsman, and it gets dramatically easier from there, thankfully, because this has been hard. Check this out. That's what I got to go up. At least that's what I got to go up next. And that's what I just came up. I remember coming down this being challenging and treacherous. Going up it is hard. I don't know that I would say it's treacherous, though if you're not skilled at, scrambling, it'll give you a problem, that's for sure. But at least I'm getting views now. And maybe the rain will stop. We'll see. Well, Pemmy, here we are at North Kinsman. I didn't stop on South Kinsman because I just wanted to get moving. And unfortunately, not much views, a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. All right, well, I think I got another mile-ish to Kinsman Pond, and I'm probably gonna stop there for the night. I know I can't make it down for the 4 o'clock shuttle to the Notch, but I hear there's a 7 o'clock shuttle, so I might go for that. We'll see. That'd put me a day ahead of schedule once again, which might be useful because I'm not sure I can do the section from Garfield all the way to Ethan Pond in one push. It's a long day, but we'll see. Today is a beast mode kind of day. Holy cow. 16 miles with almost another mile to go to get to my pickup. I was gonna stop after 7, then I was gonna stop after 11, and then I went all the way. But I tell you what, definitely gonna zero again tomorrow. As much as I hate to miss out on a good day hiking, the reality is that I pushed myself hard. There's a couple that I met that are going to the same hostel that we're slack packing. I caught them. I hiked with them for a while. And then I had to leave them behind because I was afraid we wouldn't make our shuttle connection. So it's my job to go to the shuttle, be there on time, and delay them so that these two can catch up. Holy guacamole. I am wiped. But biggest day so far, and biggest milestone too. I am underneath I-93. Next hike, I go up Liberty Springs and got to get to Garfield, which is about 11 miles. So I definitely want to take it easy tomorrow and then do it. Go full send because I got an 11 miler and a 15 miler. It's starting to get real, folks. I'm about to hit Franconia Ridge. After that, it's the Prezzies. And after that, the Carters and Mariah. And after that, the main border. It's getting real, folks. All right, so today is day 10. I'm taking another 0 because I took a double day yesterday. It was a rough day. 16 miles plus an extra bonus mile to get to where the shuttle could pick me up to bring me to the hostel. So I'm taking the 0, and I thought I'd show you what a gear explosion looks like. So basically this is almost all my gear. I've got some clothes in the dirty clothes they're gonna wash for me, which is awesome. But I've unloaded everything out of my pack, and I've got everything spread out so that it can dry out. I didn't set up the hammock to let it dry out because it really isn't needed. The hammock and the quilt system here are all inside the contractor bag, or trash compactor bag, excuse me, that's inside. So that all stayed dry. Basically anything that wasn't in that bag was wet when I got here. So I gotta let everything dry out and then put everything away. That way nothing molds. And then tomorrow I'm gonna start again at the Liberty Springs Trailhead. And I've got about 11 miles tomorrow. But this is kind of what a down day looks like. I'm at the Notch Hostel, which is actually quite nice. I mean, got several bunk rooms. It's nice that they don't have just one giant bunk room, because that means that, you know, if there's one snorer, it doesn't keep everybody awake. So it's a little more expensive than the other hostel, but it's a little more refined, and it's not just through hikers here. There are people who are just, you know, looking for lesser expensive lodgings while they're down here from Canada to just do random hikes in the Whites. And so it's got a good sized parking lot. You can see a lot of cars in here, a lot of empty spots right now, but it was jam-packed last night. So it's a good little hostel. I like it.